Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Break with Tarot by Laura González. My name is Laura González, and I welcome you to Coffee Break today, September 9th of 2022. September, yeah. I have to look at the calendar. Make sure that the ninth month is September. Yes, it is. Cubalese. Cubalese is watching already here on um, Insta. And let's see if and when we have some viewers here on Facebook and um, what's it called YouTube. My Blair is on the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome. I think Regina is also watching. I have notifications on the phone that I can see and then go back to Facebook, and it's just a wealth of information and technology. All right, folks, today is Friday, and we have learning the card of the day. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I have the Gilded Tarot, and from the Gilded Tarot, we're going to jump into the um, Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. By the way, this Sunday I will be at the Pilsen Community Market in Pilsen, Blue Island, and 18th Street. It's called Plaza Tenochtitlan on Pilsen, obviously. So I hope to see you there from 10 to 4. I'll be doing tarot readings and selling the art. New art just came in yesterday. Stay tuned to check the new art. All right, let's see what is our card for today. And we have the Fool. The Fool that tells you not to be a fool. The Fool is a wonderful card for us to have for the weekend. And here it is. The Fool at the Rider-Waite-Smith. Literally, Mr. Ciro Marchetti did not make the Fool on the Gilded Tarot quite that different. They're very similar. He made it as a jester. And that's pretty much the idea of the Fool. So, first of all, to give you the reading for the weekend, thumbs up, take a risk, take a leap of faith, go for it, be adventurous, uh, have fun. It's a great card to have for, having fun, new beginnings, starting new adventures and new enterprises or tasks. As we move into fall season, I guess, is a good omen to have the Fool as our card. So what I will say for this weekend is, yes, do it. Yes, take a leap of faith. Yes, make your fun happen, and don't worry about anything. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Just go forth and have fun, like the jester here. Go and your happiness make your happiness present in your life. There's the Fool. There's one Fool. There's the other Fool. There's one Fool. There's the other Fool. I'm doing this for Instagram that cannot see it. The different perspectives. Anyway, enough about my shenanigans. Where do we come up with that meaning of the card or that interpretation for the Fool? Well, first of all, the Fool is one of the major arcana cards. It's the first major arcana card or the last. It depends on how you read or interpret the tarot. I like to interpret it as precisely, yes, both of them, because he's the beginning and the end. Think about a like a revolving door that keeps moving and keeps going around and around, and that's why we have the number 0 here on the top of the card. It's also, like I was saying, taking a leap of faith, just jumping into nothingness. The Fool represent our pure instinct and the need to cover our very basic needs, such as food, shelter, and um, clothing, you know. And so the little doggy here behind him represent our instinct pushing us through to just experience life. And as the Fool represents the beginning of life, it's often compared to a child or our inner child. And on that comparison, what he will represent is a lack of judgment. And that might sound intriguing for people, you know, what do you mean a lack of judgment? Exactly that. The Fool don't judge neither for good or bad, because the Fool is not um, bound by those concepts. The Fool is very amoral, so it has no sense of morality. Think about the morality that a child, a babe, an infant will have when it's crying for food or because they soiled themselves and they need a diaper change. There is no morality, there is no judgment on A, I'm hungry, feed me, or A, I'm soiled, change my diaper. That is the kind of lack of judgment that we're talking about with the Fool. There is no biases, there is no convenience, there is not commitments on the Fool. The Fool just exists. And as such, it just goes with the flow, you know. That's why it's a very good card to have for new beginnings, for new enterprises, for to have fun, to try new things, to be experimental, and to just quite literally go with the flow. I know I said it already like 20 million times. Take a leap of faith. That's what the Fool says, you know, take a leap of faith, jump with both feet forward and be adventurous. And you will not lose anything because you didn't have the thing that you were going to experiment with, and you will gain a new experience, or you will gain um, to have learn a new skill or trade a new good, or you know, do something, learn something. So I find it, like I say, as a very, very good card to have, especially as the weekend rolls through, and being the first weekend of fall. Technically the season hasn't changed, but socially we are already starting to think about fall season and that kind of stuff. So, you know, it seems to me like a very, very good omen, said the tarot reader. I think it's a good omen to have the Fool for this weekend. So I invite you all to have as much fun as you can, to leave your worries behind, and to enjoy the gifts of life, the gifts that life has for you for the weekend. So remember, be a fool, jump up, feet forward, and take a leap of faith, take the risk, and have fun over the weekend. So I will see you, like I said, I will see you Sunday at the Pilsen Community Market. I'll be there from 10 to 4, doing tarot readings, selling art and oils. I've been selling my oils and spritz. I will have the Mercury oil, of course, available as Mercury goes in retrograde today. I sell those also in the United States. I can mail them, but it has to be within the United States. And of course, you have to pay for shipping. But I will see you Sunday at the Pilsen Community Market. And until we meet again, Never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.